So I make this video to bring awareness to a phenomenon that's happening on YouTube. We see CCP propaganda here a lot. And we're going to see more of it. And this is why. So April 2024, the Chinese People's Liberation Army did a shakeup, and they created the PLA Information Support Force. And we're going to explore the newly formed arm of Information Support Force. We've got 4 services and 4 arms in the PLA. And Information Support Force is one of them. You can see here Xi Jinping attending the founding ceremony of the Information Support Force with much pomp and circumstance, and certainly not bourgeoisie in any way. It takes from Chapter 2, Section 18 of the Chinese People's Liberation Army Political Work Regulations. It sets forth the 3 warfares. The 3 warfares are public opinion warfare, psychological warfare, and legal warfare. So, legally ruining someone's life, discrediting them with essay accusations that they have to then hire a lawyer for, take a plea deal. That would be an example of legal warfare. But we're going to focus on public opinion warfare, psychological warfare here. Now, external threats are handled by the PLA. Internal threats are handled by MSS. The PLA Special Forces units can assist in larger information support operations, both internally and abroad. So MSS, Ministry of State Security, is the principal civilian intelligence security service responsible for foreign intelligence, in-country counterintelligence, defense of the political security and honor of the Chinese Communist Party. PLA finds the targets, MSS attaches to make them irritate. Now, how does this apply to you? You're not going to China, you never plan on going to China, you're just like some dude got put in a situation watching some video or something, right? Why should you even care? Well, our United States Air Force has a think tank called the China Aerospace Studies Institute, and this is from a report they put out. Quote, "The PLA sees the information domain as a domain of war unto itself, equal to the physical domains of air, land, sea, and space." The report goes on to state that for the PLA, superiority in the information domain is necessary to seize and maintain battlefield initiative, and information dominance has become a prerequisite to being able to achieve decisive effects in any of the physical domains. So hearts and minds, absolutely key. Continuing that inertia in the UN, they are currently leading the UN Security Council. It's going to keep happening, and it's going to support their information warfare and propaganda influence operations. So the ISF was established on April 19th, 2024, replacing one formal part of the PLA Strategic Support Force. Responsibilities: internet-based stuff, cyber and electronic warfare, integrating AI into military operations, promoting high-quality development of the Army, winning modern wars. Also includes propaganda and influence operations. PLA works with the Chinese Communist Party's Propaganda Department and United Front Work Department to shape and control the information domain. Propaganda Department is a key organ in the CCP's propaganda system, but its inner operations are highly secretive. See below for their address and heads. Executive deputy heads, parent organizations, Central Committee of the Chinese Communist Party. So it wouldn't be happening if it weren't sanctioned. Coordinated efforts by the Chinese government and military to manipulate public opinion and influence decision-making through the strategic dissemination of information often using propaganda, disinformation, and cyber operations, essentially aiming to achieve desired political and military objectives by shaping the psychological landscape of a target audience, both domestically and internationally. This is considered a key component of their broader information warfare strategy. This is how the government of mainland China achieved a one-party system in the first place, with a focus on cognitive warfare. China emphasizes manipulating the thought processes and decision-making of adversaries. They influence perceptions, understanding of information, often utilizing social media and online platforms to spread targeted messages. These are former strategic support force guys and gals. Dedicated military unit within the PLA was responsible for conducting information operations, including PSYOPs, cyber capabilities. That stuff has been split into separate arms. So now they just focus in the information support force on the psychological warfare and information operations. Propaganda and disinformation campaigns are their number one goal. Chinese information operations often involve spreading false or misleading information through various channels to sow discord and undermine trust in opposing viewpoints. These operations can be directed towards both foreign populations and domestic audiences. It's going to control public opinion. It's going to suppress dissent. It's going to leverage social media. China is known to utilize social media platforms to amplify pro-Chinese narratives and spread misinformation, exploiting the reach of online networks. CCP research into direct interference or subconscious control of an adversary's mind may make it possible to induce a mentality which could compel enemies to yield to demands. This is the reason why I made this video. I felt like it should be all splayed out. We're going to do a vivisection of this individual. We got a Jack Smith, we got a Zach Smith. One is saying those who support Israel cannot lecture PRC, and the other is saying those who support Israel is crying about PRC. So I was like, all right, you're definitely information support force. This is how you can see it. We've got coordinated activity across multiple accounts using propaganda. It's not always automated, but the best way is to automate it. Social media accounts, often created in large numbers, are used to spread pro-Chinese government messaging and viewpoints on various platforms, including YouTube. Again, characteristically recognized often by posting repetitive content, influencing public opinion on international issues, particularly when aligned with China's political interests. It's cringy. It's like boomer content, but it works, and I want it to work less, so please remember the things in this video, and if you see this kind of thing, call it out. Make a video about it yourself. It took me like 2 hours to make this. My recommendation, we're gonna remedy it by using the U.S. Foreign Agents Registration Act. So, in my opinion, if you are commenting on a video that is produced in America and you are attempting to influence public opinion about America or the content of that video, and you are a foreign agent, you should be required to register as such. And if you want to make a comment like that, you have to use that account. It's that simple. Now, I'm not a foreign agent. I'm not a domestic agent. I have never been employed by the United States government or any local government either. I'm just passionate. I got a lot of time and a lot of desire to bring awareness to these things. So the U.S. used the Foreign Agents Registration Act to force state-owned PRC media companies like CGTN to register as state agents. And based on the same logic, any individual or technology company linked directly to China's propaganda system or receiving state support to facilitate the party's state propaganda efforts should be required to register as a foreign agent in the United States of America. It's that simple. What do you think? Are you an information support force soldier? Do you want to comment on this video and tell me how you feel? Like and subscribe. Let me know.